Okay, well, then let's start. First of all, I would like to welcome everybody in the name of VWA, the German Federal Association for Economic Development and Foreign Trade, to our Trade Cooperation Forum with the Italian Industrial Association Consorzio Ponterosso Tagliamento. It's a great pleasure that we're able to hold this forum on a very important day for EU-Italian relations. I believe you've all heard the news today that there will be a pandemic relief action plan transferring 191 billion euros to the Italian economy. I hope this can serve as a short stimulus to recover from all the damage that companies suffered in the last 15 months. Well, here at BWA, we're very happy to have this relation and connection with the Consorzio Ponterosso and its member companies, established a few years ago through the help of our Italian representative, Mr. Giancarlo Giannini, who's also joining us today. And I remember fondly pre-pandemic our delegation visit to the Consorzio and to the companies that we met there, and also a visit by a delegation from the Consorzio to Berlin. We had great plans of what we wanted to do with each other in terms of physical exchanges and meetings, but unfortunately, during the pandemic and for the last 15 months, it was impossible to meet. And at least we're happy, more than happy, that we can come together in this format today. Again, I would like to ask people who are not speaking or presenting to mute their microphones so that we can understand each other. And I would also like to welcome, besides the friends and the member companies of the Consorzio, our partners in this event today from the two Italian-German chambers of commerce, ITKAM and ITALCAM. And before I hand over to the Consortium itself and the companies that are going to present themselves today in the hope of finding potential business partners in Germany, Europe, and elsewhere, and of making new contacts and friends today. I would like to pass on to a representative from ITKAM to also give a short welcome speech and present the organization.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Everybody, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you well.
Perfect. My name is Ronnie Seifert. I'm from the Italian Chamber of Commerce for Germany. First of all, I would like to thank you for the organization, and first of all, BWA and the consortium and all the people who are taking part of this afternoon's meeting. As you've heard, there are two Chamber of Commerce in Germany, two Italian Chamber of Commerce in Germany. We are the one which is based in Frankfurt. We were founded 110 years ago in Berlin. We are a non-profit organization, and we foster and increase economic relations and cooperations between companies in both countries. We have 3 operational offices. Our headquarters is in Frankfurt. The other office is in the Italian embassy in Berlin, and the third one is in Leipzig. And we have some representative offices in Italy and Austria as well. What are we doing? Yeah, we are an association. We have more than 400 members. We are part of a global network of Italian chambers, and yeah, and we are offering a lot of services in all the, let's say, industrial sectors, which are dealing with Italy and Germany. And we are offering the services either for private companies, but also for organizations and associations. For private companies, there are a lot of services. So, for example, maybe the most important is the business development. I also think this is the case why you, as the Italian companies which are taking part here, they usually want to get in contact with potential German counterparts, let's say partners or clients. And this link, this is actually the most important services we as ITKAM offer. For institutions and business organizations, we are organizing also B2B meetings or let's say incomings. So that means business delegations from Italy to Germany and the other way around. Yeah, there are some economical figures. I was asked not to take my presentation too long. So I would say, in case you would like to have this presentation, you're more than welcome to ask a BWA, or you can ask me for further details. Here are my contact details. If you want to get in touch with us, if you have questions concerning the other market, we are more than happy to talk with you, and please contact me. And if you have any questions, we can do it maybe later on or right now during this presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Seifert. Very interesting presentation. And now I would like to pass on to the other chamber, ITALCAM. So please, I think, Mrs. Pignanioli, share your presentation.
Good afternoon, everybody. Do you hear me? Yes? Okay, wonderful. So I had some internet problem. That's why I am calling you from the Italian Culture Institute in Stuttgart. They have the office near our one. Sorry for this last minute coming in. So I will share my screen with you. Please confirm that you see my presentation. Do you see that?
Yes, we can see it very well.
Okay, wonderful. So, yes, as my colleague said, I'm online from Stuttgart. The Italian Chamber of Commerce has 2 offices, one main office in Munich and the other one in Stuttgart. We have more than 90 years history in working with small, medium enterprises in Germany and Italy. And the aim of our working is to support mostly small, medium enterprises. We have 4 main fields of activity: European projects, food marketing, and promotion of Made in Italy. We are very active in promoting trade fairs in Italy and in Germany, and we support single companies in their international business process. Here you see some of the main services that we offer. I will not go too long on this. Basically, B2B meetings, market research, workshops and networking events, conferences, information seminars, mentoring and support, and we are very active in European projects. So what happened? What did we do before COVID, and what happened after COVID? Mostly the single services we offer for the companies are aimed to help with the direct approach to potential partner, help them on the media service, and try to get up a schedule of meetings in presence. After Corona came, of course, we can do this on video. There were no meeting in person, and we are trying now, and we are working with mixed solution. Now I think with the vaccine, everything will get better. Also, we offer educational workshops, and we do that via video. I think in the future, this will stay as a service which we offer, and we will do that in person, but also as a digital. So we are talking about hybrid solutions, like the cars that will be also with our services. We will not be that present at every exhibition. We will not be that present in Italy at every meeting, but we are ready to go if we are full vaccines, and we are ready to help you also on video. So let me talk shortly about why is the German market interesting for Italian small medium enterprises. Of course, Germany offers stability in Europe. There are long-term traditional relationships with Italian companies. Germany has a high rate of industrialization. Everything which sounds Italian is very interesting for the German customers, mostly in the sector of food and fashion. In Germany, there's a close relation between companies and university. Germany is very central in Europe, and it's a bridge for a cooperation with other countries outside and inside Europe. So why is the Italian market interesting for German companies? Why do they choose to work with Italian business partners? Basically, there are 5 reasons. Italy is very near. The standard quality which Italian company offers are at the same level as the German company. So a German company is sure to find a good standard of product. Our certification are in Europe, all over Europe, the same. The Italian production can be very flexible, and the solutions that the Italian company offers are very flexible. And the differences in cultural and social sector are very small. So when we help a company, we look what kind of company are we working or are we going to work with. We hear what the company says about itself, and we try to get the right key in order to support the company in Germany or in Italy. And here I made a short list of the questions which are very important for Italian companies who want to work with the German companies. Why do I think I am the right partner? What do I offer? What kind of product do I offer? Do I have competitors? How am I going to distribute these products? So am I ready to do this? To export to Germany means for an Italian company to know itself, to know why am I right, why could I be the right partner. And this is a short list of do's and don'ts if you work with German partners and if you work with the Italian chamber. I think it's a very good key for the Italian company which are today online to think about, am I ready to do this? Do I have to improve something in turn and then can I go on, or am I already on the starting point and I can do that? So all this information I can send it to you. Our philosophy, of course, if I speak to Italian company, is we love Made in Italy, and we do all we can to help you to get on this market. And these are my contacts. Please feel free to write to me. I am Senior Project Manager at the Italian Chamber of Commerce. I am responsible for the office in Stuttgart, but we are together with the main office in Munich, the same chamber, and we work not only in South Germany. So for any question, please send me an email, or I will be very glad to answer your question at the end of our presentation round. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Pignanoli, for that presentation. You are all free to share your contact details and your slides using the chat function here on Zoom. So you can share it with all the participants directly, but of course we're happy to later help you exchange with individual participants or companies. So in having said this and having gone through these introductory remarks, I'm very happy to be able to pass on to the Consorzio Ponterosso, and I would like to give the word to Mrs. Eliza Pinto, who together with her management will present the Consorzio, and that will be followed by presentations of the individual companies attending today who are looking for business partners in Germany and Europe. So, Mrs. Pinto, it's a pleasure to welcome you here, and please give your presentation.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon to all of you, to everybody. First of all, I want to thank you for this event. It is important for us to get in contact and to communicate as much as possible. Unfortunately, our president, Mr. Mascherin, was unable to be here, but I will just tell you something about Consortium, then give the floor to our companies to present themselves. I'll share the screen as well. Okay. Here you are. Can you see?
Yes, we can see it very well.
Great. So just a second. So I can present it. Yes, here we are. Okay. Okay, so well, as I said, thank you so much for this invitation and for the opportunity of presenting Consortium and our excellences. Some information about the Consortium. The Consortium was constituted in 1969, and it's more than 50 years that it works and operates with the aim of supporting and promoting industrial development in the northeast of Italy. Also thanks to a privileged position along the main commercial routes in Europe. During these 50 years, the world has known incredible changes, and the companies have had to face new challenges in new sectors with new products. So we've been working to keep up with the evolution of the economic world as well with the increasing attention to environmental issues. So this is the situation today. There are 5 areas of competence located in the territory of 4 different municipalities, and which counts more than 225 companies and almost 5,000 employees. And the distinctive elements of the settled companies are mainly 2. The first one refers to the company size, because more than 80% of the companies are micro or small companies, while the second one regards the productive sectors they belong to. So there's no one predominant sector, but rather we register a significant heterogeneity, which have led to the growth of the areas and the economic old. Our activities are dedicated to create proper conditions for the growth and the development of the company's industrial areas. But such a goal implies considering much more elements and the construction of an ambitious but virtuous circle that we decided to call circle of life. So in this image, you can see the elements that contribute to the success of our development model. From the attention to family needs, to the involvement of the different levels of education, to the infrastructures that are environmental oriented, getting to the final point, which is a high level of welfare for all the people living and working in the local territories. Obviously, this ambitious model cannot be realized without strong collaborations and cooperation with all the stakeholders and the agencies at regional and as well national levels. In particular, our path towards environmental sustainability has known an acceleration in the last 4 years, because beyond the environmental policy the consortium adopted since the beginning, we are working on a specific project called APEA, with the aim of becoming an eco-industrial park, promoting environmental awareness and adopting strategies to keep under control the main environmental matrices. There would be much to say, but about the project, but I won't steal additional time on it. If you are interested, we will be pleased to give you more information about it later. And well, finally, we could not mention one of the excellences of our territory, which is the Lean Experience Factory, an experiential training center that support companies in the field of lean and digital transformation. And then, in the end, talking about future projects, we are happy to announce the opening of the construction site for the new service hub in Ponterosso industrial area, where it will be possible to offer our companies new services and improving our communication activities. So, well, I think now it's time to give the floor to our companies for their presentation. Thank you so much for your attention, and well, feel free to contact us for any further information. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Pinto. And also feel free to share the presentation in the chat room so everyone can access it. And with that, we would like to start with the presentation of the individual companies attending from Consorzio Ponterosso today. And the first one on our list is the Brovedani-Gruppe. And I would welcome, I think it is Mrs. Stella Michele.
Actually, it is a Mr., but never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, happens so much, so often. So don't worry.
I apologize, and looking all the more for your presentation of the Brovedani Group. The floor is yours.
Okay, with pleasure. So let me just share the screen. Just let me know when we are on the same page.
Yes, we can see you.
All right, excellent. So, welcome in Brovedani. Brovedani Group. Brovedani is made by several companies. Brovedani Group is the holding company, which under its cap has three local entities, which are Brovedani Italy, Slovakia, and Mexico, which are part of our components group, and two other entities which represent our diversification strategy from a couple of years ago for the future. Brovedani was founded in 1947 by a local entrepreneur, which in 72 was taken over from Zolia family, which is the current owner. Together, we have 10 plants around the world, so it means North America and Italy and East Europe, with a total turnover, unfortunately, after 2020, of 90 million euro turnover. This is the development of our trend of turnover with the employment rate, and in yellow, the investment rate. So this slide is just to show that in average 10% of our turnover has been always invested in developing the company with new investment and new attitudes and processes. As we said, Brovedani was acquired in 1972 by the current family Doli. What's the peculiarity of Brovedani? We started with the home appliance and the computing segment, but after a while, and by coincidence, we started with automotive industry thanks to a patent that Marelli sold to Bosch, and that was the direct injection of diesel engines. Thanks to this big German name, which is Bosch, little by little we were encouraged to extend our range. Firstly, to put in place a plant in the south of Italy. Then, after a while, put in another plant in East Europe, in Slovakia, Galanta, close to Bratislava, and then finally in Mexico with the Querétaro. What's our plans in the future? We are trying to make a diversification, and that's why we acquired the Freightor, which is a system integrator for the industry, and Mondial Facer, trying to exit in a little bit from the automotive market, which is the primary market Brovedani is serving. Then we have started a new activity, putting in place a individual hub of trying to put at common factor all the individuality of different companies, trying to offer to our customer as services, putting together each competence of different companies: plastic, turned parts, bearing, bushings, and so on. We can trust on a well-established network of suppliers, so we are not just able to offer a turned part, but also we added value, which are locations, quality, and some heat treatments and surface treatments as well. A little bit of overview. So we were present mainly in the gasoline and started market, but little by little we extend our range of presence within the engine and the body of the car, as well. Also, little by little, the weight of each single segment are becoming more and more important within our turnover. Here you have the list of our customers. Here we have 3 slides which shows the range of our production. The first slide is everything that goes to the gasoline pumps and injector systems. Another slide is for the diesel pumps and injections as well. And the third slide is a little bit of everything which goes to the body and to the engine of the cars. All our companies are IATF certificate, which is a standard within the automotive industry, and all, of course, ISO 9001 and 14001 are present. List of technologies and where these technologies are present, little bit of brands and capabilities that we are able to offer on the market, and list of materials Brovedani is capable to offer. Right, then 2 more slides to show Freightor. Freightor is a company which is present on the market since 1976, and its aim is to offer automation and system integration within the shop floors of the industry. They don't have a core competence. Their competence is to put together the need of the customer and the state-of-the-art technology, offering in this way savings, efficiency, traceability, anything that is needed by from the interlocutor in order to optimize and solve problems. Thank you very much for your time, and any question, just let me know.
Okay, thank you very much for the presentation, and we would like to move on so that we can have all the companies presenting, and in the end ask a Q&A with the company Eidos Engineering. So please present your enterprise.
Good morning. I'm Stefano Galassi, the CEO of Eidos Engineering. Please let me share my presentation. Can you hear me? I think so.
Yes, we can hear you and see your
Okay,
screen.
very well. Just a moment, perché non posso. Presentazione. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Eidos Engineering is a very young company. We started in 2011, and at a certain point we decided to design and manufacture our product. In fact, Eidos Engineering starts like an engineering company, and step by step we decided to implement our competencies in a product. This product is a briquetting system. A briquetting system is a compaction hydraulic unit that is capable to press the swarf. We are speaking about the management of chips and industrial sludge. We have different size of machines capable to manage chips, plastic chips, metal chips, or sludge, industrial sludge like grinding sludge. We started to sell our presses in 2016, and in these years we have spread our market to Australia, Italy, Switzerland, Germany. Switzerland is a very important market for us in this watch field. France, Holland, Poland, and today also Spain and Romania. As said before, in overall Europe and even out of Europe, we have more than 150 presses. Our presses are small systems. I have some, in order to give you an idea of what we are speaking about, we can imagine to have scraps coming from different types of tool machines. Sometimes we have scraps that are dangerous materials. For example, when you have grinding sludge, you are not speaking about something that is possible to dispose, but it's something that is very dangerous for environment. So, and this means also you have huge costs of disposal. With a briquetting system, because we can call this system briquetting systems, hydraulic unit to compact the material, it's possible to reduce the volume of the scraps. It's possible to recover a huge quantity of liquid, residual liquid that usually you have in the chips. And it's possible to increase also the value of the material when we're speaking about chips. And it's possible to have a huge reduction in cost of disposal when we're speaking about sludge. Here we have some application. Another very important reason because our customers decide to buy our units is because you can compact the material and you can assure to make the tool machine working correctly even without an operator. In fact, it's possible to reduce the volume and to keep clean the conveyor of the tool machine. And you have to take into account that sometimes when you don't have the operator and the tool machine is working during the night, you can have a strange problem with the chips in the conveyor, and you can block all the production of a unit only for the stupid reason that you have a block in the chips coming out from the tool machine in the conveyor. A briquetting system can help also to avoid this type of problems. So a briquetting system is interesting for several reasons: volume reduction and managing the tool machine during the night, recover oil and to reduce the disposal cost when we're speaking about sledge. For example, this is a sledge. This is a sledge before and after the application of a briquetting system. This means that on the left you have a dangerous material. On the right you have a material that is possible to melt in a furnace. And you have recovered more than 30–40% of liquid. And the liquid you have recovered is good for the tool machine. Another reason because we are working over all the world is because many of the most important components in our presses are directly designed and manufactured by us. For example, this is our hydraulic cylinder. The hydraulic cylinder is manufactured from a block of steel and is designed from us. And we know that with this type of solution, we have a very sure press on the market. We have Siemens automation. Our decision is to have something more than our competitors. And we see that these solutions are very appreciated in markets like Australia, Switzerland, and Germany. And here we have some reasons because it's important to have a briquetting system. For example, for aluminium, we can recover oil. We can increase the value of the scrap, and we can reduce the time that operator is necessary to dispose the boxes with the chips. And we can save several tens of thousands of euro. And this is more important when we have sledge coming from grinding, for example. What we are looking for, we are already present in Germany, but we would like to increase our presence because at the moment is one of the markets where we are weak from a commercial point of view. We are looking for dealers, agents, commercial partners, but also end users. Many times we can work directly with the end user. For example, in Australia, we don't have dealers, and we can sell directly, because our presses are simple to manage, but are also affordable. And this is all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Very interesting solution. Next on the list is company food industry, and I would like to welcome Mr. Gabo to give his presentation.
Good morning. Thank you to all authorities for this good invitation. We are a food company. We are a producer. We established here in the Ponterosso in 2011, and after 2 years that we build a new plant, we start to produce. We are specialized in roasted and toasted barley and coffee. Especially we start with barley because the focus of our company is to produce healthy products. After this, we also introduced the coffee, but the main and the first product was barley. That is really very used in the market for healthy reason. After this, these two important main products, we start to produce a full range of instant products, and for this we operate in different sector, because some product we sell in the great distribution. We also sell in the vending market and also in the HoReCa market. Opposite to it is easy to think in the last year and the last year and a half, it was a difficult period, especially for some sector. Opposite to, as I told, as the majority thought, because some food sector was really fight from the pandemic period. in the vending sector, we had a reduce of 50% of our annual turnover. Now we are trusted that from September it will be a new period, and we hope to back to the situation before the pandemic period. And so for this we have developed during this last year new products, and we have worked a lot to do and to introduce these new products, especially for the great distribution market to arrive directly to the consumer. So we have some partnership in Germany with some dealers, but we are interested to develop more this market, and we want to introduce some of our line of products, especially the healthy one, because we are also producer of organic products, and we want, as told, to introduce in the great distribution market in Germany. And this is the reason why we hope to receive some contacts from this opportunity. We are specialized in produce every type of product that it is inside the range of product we produce, in the sense that when I say that we produce instant product, we refer to chocolate, barley, the main product, but we can also offer some product that we can study together with the request of our customer. We are specialized in tailor-made products. Sometimes we are contacted to develop some particular products for with healthy, and so we think that could be interested to have a direct contact with some great distribution customer in Germany. That's all. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Gobbo. We shared the websites of the company, and later we'll also share the contact data. So next on the list is Kronospan Italia, and I'm looking forward to hearing from Mrs. Lucrezia Ortolossi about her company.
Hi to everybody, and thank you very much for this opportunity. So actually, Kronospan, it's a big multinational company, and but especially today I'm presenting Kronospan Italia, which actually has its own specific premium collection, so which differentiates from usual Kronospan products. So this is a very premium, as I told you. So the idea is that Kronospan Italia was founded in 2008 in order to be, let's say, a creative laboratory. So we are cited in one of the biggest furniture hubs, and so we try to create a collection which has very deep structured with deep structure melamine face deep structured panels. And I'll just show you our nice, very nice collection. So can you see it? Can you see it?
Not yet.
Not yet. You have to enable screen sharing.
Oh yeah, for sure, of course. So 1 sec. Okay. Okay. So the brand is called Emporio Skin. So Emporio, in order to give a more, let's say, Italian flavor to our collection. This is our one of our showrooms. And so, as I told you, Kronospan Italia was founded in 2008, but Skin Collection was launched in 2010. So the words that characterize our collection are fashion, elegance, design, and creativity. So we have a wide range of products that go to woods and let's say metallic woods, metals, textile metal, stones, textile and concrete, and our last, let's say, newest product are also marbles. So the idea is basically to create a product which resembles as much as possible the real material, of course, and this collection was meant to be sold primarily in Italy, so to let's say have a taste and to meet Italian taste and also Italian standards of quality, especially for furniture. This collection actually had a lot of success also abroad. Actually, we are present also in Germany, but right now we are looking also to develop more the market, and so we're looking for some new distributors, maybe an agent. Also some final clients, so furniture producers and kitchen producers, and also door producers, because our collection, I will show you later on, it's also available in HDF. So these are our 70 structures. So we have 54 decors and are matched in different ways with these 7 structures that, as I told you before, they try as much as possible to recreate the real material, the real tactile sensation of the material. So this is just maybe if someone later on wants to have the presentation in order to have an idea of what are our top 10 most sold decors. So as you can see, it's a range between woods, which usually are the most sold and the most appreciated, but later, like in these last year, they were also very appreciated stones and concrete and textile. So we have this Skin Express service, which basically in a format of 2,800 for 2,070 in 80 millimeters, it's possible to have a very quick shipment, okay, of also the MOQ, it's 1 pack. Combined also with the edgings. So this is, to be able to be always efficient in terms of delivery, also in this period, which is a very peculiar moment, but we have been so far able to satisfy our clients. And of course, on demand, our collection is all the express service is available express for MFPB, but it's also available in MDF, HPL, and also HDF, so for doors. This is just to give an idea of what can be final realization of our beautiful decors. This is what our clients realized with them. This is some marketing material. So of course, this actually we are so far have also a new adding some new marketing material. But so far we have these skin boxes with the real samples inside, or just brochures with a printed sample with printed decors, or also the visual folder in which you can have real little samples, so you could be able also to touch them. A new introduction in our collection is high touch. So since so far on the market, everybody is going crazy with Supermat, we introduced this high touch collection. So it's an innovative cellulose-based coating surface treated with a special lacquer. And it's actually Supermat has a soft touch and it's anti-fingerprint. And I added also the durable concept in the sense that since it's a peculiar product, it's not like a usual lacquer product. It is more durable than usual lacquer to scratches, or more, sorry, scratch resistant. And finally, we have also this door panel collection. So there is a limited number of the 54 decors, which it's also available in HDF. And also in this case, I didn't add it to the presentation in order not to be too long and to bore everybody, but there is an expert survey service also in this. So for 12 of the 24 decors available, you can have, let's say, a complete set in order to be able to realize, so to build 50 doors. So all in all, we have MFPB, MDF, HPL, and HDF. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Mrs. Portolossi. So even though you're part of the multinational Kronospan network, you have your own sales and distribution strategy, and are looking for partners.
Exactly. Yeah, we act as if we were, let's say, a singular company. Okay, so I'm an export manager, and especially for Germany, we have our own clients which are separated with those of our sister companies. Sometimes we work together, sometimes not, but we are different because we are on two different price levels and, let's say, quality of product.
Okay, well, thank you very much. And again, I hope we can later share your presentation with everybody. So next on the list is the company Lamitex, Mr. Zamparuti. So
good afternoon, everybody. First of all, let me thank Kronospan Italia for introducing the topic. As you might understand later, that the topic is in a certain way similar to what I'm going to present. So you are already familiar to the topic, and this will allow me to focus on a few specific topics. My name is Fabio Zamparuti. I'm in charge for the business with the European countries, and Germany is, of course, one of the most important countries where we invest and we make business. I'm going to share with you a short presentation about our company. Should be there. It's not working now. Can you see this? Probably not.
Oh, we can see your screen, but
yeah, hold on. I'm trying to make it on widescreen. Okay.
There you go.
Should be there. Okay. Lamitex is a private company founded in 2001. Our core business is laminates production, so paper-based, melamine-free and eco-friendly laminates. We offer to door industry and many other markets for indoor application mainly. The product, so what we do is working with a patented technology, which is called CLPL, Continue Low Pressure Laminates, a melamine-free quality, and therefore an eco-friendly and environmental friendly quality, which is a topic I believe, so is getting more and more interesting for the European market, and not only, as so we deliver so worldwide. Obviously, so Europe is our most important so market, and Germany is 10%, no 20% of our total turnover, which is around 12 million euro. The way we work is selecting partnership and so developing a partnership with decorative paper supplier, European and not only. We work with respect to raw material, and the result is a tailor-made quality produced just in time. We have about 80 different decors, which can be matched to 4 different lamination qualities and 5 different embossing options. This will make a mix of, so a wide mix of product range. Of course, we receive from the market inquiries about specific decors, but we tend to develop our own decors in cooperation with our suppliers. So we try to offer a part of made in Italy, also thanks to important partnership with also design studios and architects. Here you can see some examples of applications. So as I told you, so door industry, kitchen, furniture is what we mainly have as a application with our material. Material is produced just in time and will be delivered in rolls, sheets, or panels through our Plave sister company. So material will be laminated on MDF or chipboards panel. The minimum order quantity we have is 600 linear meters, so which means 750 square meters. As I mentioned you already, so the CLPL technology is a patented technology developed in Lamitex, a melamine-free quality. So once again, so we can offer a wide range of decors. So wood decors is definitely our core business, but we also have stones, metals, and structured so material on demand. This is briefly a presentation of Lamitex. You can get more information and details under lamitex.it. We recently launched our new configurator, and not sure if I will manage to show you part of this. Let me try. it takes a while, maybe. Can you see this?
Unfortunately not. We only see the last slide of your presentation.
Okay. Okay, sorry about that. No, it's not working, but it was very important for me to show you also our new configurator. So it's an interesting new tool where you can, where every customer can play with with our decors and found out a specific and required solution. This is briefly what about I could tell you about Lamitex. I'm at your disposal for any further information. Thanks for your attention.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm sure one can find the configurator on the website, and I think Mrs. Pinto was so nice to share your presentations already here in the chat. So then I'd like to move on to the next company called MEC, M-E-C, and I would like to give the floor to Mr. Stefano Pizzato, and we're looking forward to your presentation. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good afternoon, and thank you all for this opportunity. I'm Stefano Pizzato, a managing director from 16 years of a MEC store group, a commercial company that deals building material. Now let me share our presentation. Help me, my assistant Luca. Moment. Can you see?
Not yet.
Not yet. Moment. No. Moment. Non riesco. No. Now we see Elisa. Okay. Vai avanti tu. Okay, thank you. Start. Okay, MEC Store is a brand of our group of company, and MEC is the name of the large commercial group born in 1994 and operates in distribution of building materials. We have 48 shareholders, 58 MEC Store point of sale in the northeast of Italy, 10 provinces covered in 3 regions. The headquarters is located in Stellte Tagliamento, Zone Industriale Ponterosso from 1218. It is made up of central office and large warehouse available to the affiliates. A few facts about our business. Logistic hubs of 60,000 square meters, over 4,000 building and hardware references, consolidated turnover of 123 million euros. What we sell: foundation and subsoils, external walls, floor and dry construction systems, roof covers and accessories, external finishes, interior finishes, fixing structure waterproofing, water treatment, outdoor finishing, thermal and acoustic insulator, mortar builders aggregate finisher, flue and fireplaces, heating and light equipment, signage, ceramic tiles, wooden floor, bathroom fixtures and fitting, internal doors and fire doors. what we do. We provide advice and materials for new buildings and industrial civil building, renovation and existing building. Who are our customer? Construction company, small craftsmen, designer, and private people. Why we're attending today's meeting? We participate in today's meeting with a twofold objective. First, we would like to start ongoing supply B2B partnership. And second, we evaluate the purchase of product with German technology to be resold exclusively in Italy. Then after we will send you our brochure and you will find our contact. Thank you in advance for your attention. Best ragazzi.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pizzato. May I add two questions? Regarding the German market, do you already have like distributors or agents in Germany? And regarding the distributorship or sale of German products or products with German technology in Italy, what kind of projects are you looking for?
No, we don't now. Our market is in the northeast in Italy, and we want to expand our business out of these regions.
Okay.
And then now we find a new opportunity because just we buy the good from Germany, a few products from Germany, but we are interested to other products, and then we are interested to in and out of product.
Okay. Well, what kind of products? Also building materials or?
Oh, I don't know what kind of materials. Oh, I don't know the material like I don't know now because now we imported the good material, but only the technology material. Some are.
Okay. Well, thank you very much, and let's follow up on this. That sounds very interesting. Okay. So next presentation on my list is by a company called Mechanica High-Tech, and presentation will be by Mr. Gianfranco Ruffati. So the floor is yours. You're with us.
Good afternoon. My name is Alice. I'm
apparently
here.
You're not Gianfranco.
No, I'm not Gianfranco. Unfortunately, he couldn't attend the presentation, so I will be speaking on his behalf. I work on Mechanica High-Tech, and I'm going to share the presentation. Sorry, 1 minute. Okay. You can see.
Not yet. You have to activate the screen sharing.
Perfect.
It's the button in the middle downstairs.
So Mechanica High-Tech was found in 2004, and
sorry, we can't see your presentation yet.
No.
We cannot see it yet. You need to activate screen sharing.
Okay, sorry. 1 moment. Okay. Now you can see it.
Not yet.
If you look at the bottom line of your menu, there's a one button with an arrow, which means that you can share your screen. This one you have to push.
Okay, 1 moment. Okay. Now?
Yes.
Yes, now it's working perfectly.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So, Meccanica High Tech was founded in 2004 and is a company that operates in various mechanical sectors. We offer to our clients the realization of finished mechanical parts with or without the supply of materials. So we can say that we manage the entire production cycle, taking particular care of product quality and implementation times. Our staff is made up of 50 highly qualified operators, which are able to realize finished mechanical parts, but also groups or machines assembled on customer specifications. We can handle different types of machining, such as milling, drilling, and also other processes such as phosphating. So we can handle all the process, and we can say that our goal is simply to seize and provide opportunities. We care about our customer, but also to all our workers and people involved. So we invest all the time necessary to train them and to make them passionate and trying to satisfy their needs. Our core values are simply quality and continuous improvement, value for the customer, obviously, and efficiency and elimination of waste. In fact, an important thing to say is that in recent years, we collaborate with some customers for such as the lean process for this purpose, increasing resources were dedicated to reorganizing with a view to lean philosophy and process of continuous improvement of the product and of the service. And we are revolutioning the company in lean optics since 2016. This is our these are two of our bases, the plant 1 and the plant 2, and we are located in San Vito Tagliamento, only 50 kilometers from Venice. And this is it. Okay. Okay, this is the finish of our presentation.
Okay, thank you very much. So how's your structure right now with regard to customers from export markets? What are your plans or strategies regarding Germany or other European markets? What are you looking for, basically? Could you hear the question? Well, apparently not, so I suppose we lost her. In any case, we'll later share the presentation and hope that we can get a little bit more information about what Meccanica High Tech has planned. So that leads us for the next and final presentation of today, which is the company SAP SRL, which is not German SAP, but a steel area project as far as I'm informed. So I would like to welcome Mr. Davis Contardo to present the company.
Yeah, good afternoon. to everyone. Thank you for this chance to present our company. SAP Steel Era Project is an engineering company, procurement and construction. So now I'm going to share our presentation. Can you see it? Okay.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we see it. Quite good.
Right. All right. SAP was founded in 2001, and we supply detail engineering, machineries, and plants for the steel making field. And we also do hydroelectric mini plants. Since 4 years, we are working also on hydroelectric plants. Our mainly expertise are focused on flat and long products rolling mills, on process lines, continuous casting machines, water treatment plants for the industrial, especially for steel making plants. And our aim is to establish a long-lasting cooperation with the customer or with the main APC companies. So the key facts are that our business is made from 90% for the steel industry plants and 10% for the mini hydroelectric plants, but is fastly growing the hydroelectric business. And we would like to find some customers, especially in this area in Germany. We developed more than 1,500 projects successfully complete. And some of our customers are main international APC companies, or directly, or the customers can be directly a steel producer, like Prime Metals UK, or CMI in Belgium, or we work also with Ilva, ThyssenKrupp, Erdemir in Turkey. Our products are feasibility studies, surveys and analysis on site, plants and equipment, basic and detail engineering, productivity analysis also. We do revamping and modernization projects for existing machines, for example. We can supply equipment, spare parts, and we do also supervision during the construction and during the assembly or startup of the plants. We work directly with the customer to study the best solution for their industrial plant layout. We can work on large-scale plant layouts or even on small revamping projects. The design is made mainly by 3D softwares, but also with all the 2D. We do statistical and dynamics analysis with the modern firm simulation and analytical calculation. We also do on-site 3D laser scanning when you need to refurbish just an area or a small machine. We can scan with the modern 3D laser scanning in order to have the real situation. And then we can merge this 3D scan with the 3D design. On site, we have also modern laser tracker equipment for the precise parts alignment for this longer products, rolling mills or flat products. At the moment, we don't own any workshop, but we have few manufacturing partners well selected in all the northeast of Italy. As you can see in our partners workshop, we can complete the assembly, the inspection, we can do cold testing of all the groups of equipment. And yeah, as I said, we are looking for German steel making customers, so steel making producers, or clients that are interested in hydroelectric plants. And that's it. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you as well. Very interesting presentation, and I hope we can share that later. I think that sums up the list of the companies that presented here today, which is just, I think, a small section of all the companies in the consortio. I believe you have more than 200 settled there. So perhaps we can use the final half hour that we have allocated to have a little bit more exchange, and also to present a bit about BWA's background and the support and services that we can offer. We were founded back in 2003, initially with the objective to help, German companies enter foreign markets and find business partners in emerging and neighboring markets. And we have developed from there into an organization covering around 1,300 other associations and enterprises and institutions in a little bit more than 70 countries. We're set up in Germany, in Berlin, in Munich, and in Frankfurt. And basically we help match, we help bridge establishing contacts to companies in Germany, but not only in Germany, also in the other areas and countries that we are currently active in. So we do that also working with other associations. We mentioned the two Italian-German chambers at the beginning, who are especially focused on helping Italian companies. But we have also a number of our members here today, and we would very much like to pick up from those presentations that we were given today, and help you match with partners and people that can either become your clients and customers, or your distributors, or your contact points, depending on the on the requirements. We also have two representatives in the Italian section who speak Italian and who can also facilitate your entry into the market, which is Mr. Giancarlo Giannini, who's online with us, although I'm not sure whether his internet connection is good enough to participate and say a few words. And Mr. Francesco Alicanti, who's actually our liaison to the consortio. Now, we do have different channels, as I said, presenting your presentations and your companies to our member companies. We also have publications, journals, and information on social media. And we would like to start from here. We're very happy that we could finally make it to have this this meeting and then see how we can develop that productively for you, and of course also for the consortium and for the other companies that are there, as well as for our member companies. So now we heard very interesting presentations. We have participants that are still online. I'm not sure if there are any questions directly. If there are, you can raise your hand, I think, virtually, or tell us in the chat, and then I can allocate time for you to speak. So are there any questions or comments from any of the participants that we have right now? Mr. Friedrich, perhaps?
Yeah, yes, thank you, Mr. Schumann. My name is Volker Friedrich. I'm also a member of the BWA, and I'm heading a commission for international investments and foreign trade. And this is also my direction of my question. And sorry if I'm diverting a little bit from the topic of Italian-German relationships. I just like to inform you that BWA, of course, has also a very international network in other parts of the world, Asia Pacific, Middle East, Russia, and the like. So if there is any issue you are having in these markets, and I would just like to invite you to contact Mr. Schumann or myself or BWA representatives. We are not only focused on Germany, even though this is a topic and the agenda for today, but I would like to invite you to speak to us on, so let's say, any issues where we can work together, not only directly related to the German market. Thank you. By the way, very interesting products you have presented, and interesting opportunities being offered. Thank you.
Okay. So, Mr. Ritt, would you like to give a short comment and say a bit also about your company, because I think you're looking for partners all over Europe as well, and you have a very innovative technology. So maybe you would like to say a few words.
Now I'm on mute. Thank you very much, Mr. Schumann. I gladly will. My name, buongiorno a tutti. My name is Stefan Ritt. I sit here in the north of Germany in Lübeck, and I do represent the Australian company Speed3D for the EMEA region, Europe, Middle East, Africa. As you see in the background, that's why I was changing the background. This is Speed3D production machines. We use a cold spray system, which means we use metal powder and spray it onto metal surfaces with 3 times the speed of sound. The metal powder solidifies and builds 3-dimensional objects. It's another way of 3D printing for metals, if you want to put that, but also a possibility for coating. So the whole scenario of COVID-19 and touching surfaces to transmit the disease has been one of our objectives, because copper is a material we can use very nicely and very well to spray it on other metals, which cannot be welded otherwise. And we just look for applications, customers, partnerships as well. We do not have any representation in Italy at the moment. However, we are building the market. I did found this company here in Lübeck, Germany last year in the middle of COVID height, so nothing has really happened, as you might imagine. And I was working in this AM industry for 20 years before, so I'm very well aware of the North Italian additive manufacturing market. I was working with the company SLM Solutions. You might have heard the name. So RM Forum in Milano is the focus show for this, or the EMO tooling show as well. What I have heard with the presentations about furniture production, about floor paneling, building construction area, don't be misled. I'm not trying to sell aerospace parts or only defense parts. It's also possible, but not only. So I believe in metal additive manufacturing. If it can be as fast as our technology is, you may call it a bit more low tech, but with the high production rate, I would believe building, construction, furniture, household appliances market is becoming more and more a potential. Yeah, and of course, one would have to test and try it, but I don't want to take more time of Mr. Schumann. Thank you very much here, but very happy to speak to anyone individually. If you just go to the SPE3D, like you see on the machine, SPEE3D.com website, you see the German address and my mobile phone number, so it's easy to get in touch. Also, Mrs. Schumann, happy for you to send it around as a member of the BWA. This is exactly the reason why we are or became a member of the BWA Association in Berlin. For those of you who have asked themselves the question, I know Mr. Schumann for several years, also for the Russian and Indian connections he has made when I was working for the previous company, SLM Solutions, which was an open stock company at German Stock Exchange. So we had a much more international outlook, and it was a much bigger business than this one is. But I'm very happy to be together with the team and the group of companies with the BWA. This was the end of the commercial block for BWA. So, but I really mean it. So we're a small company, and you would think, why do you go to speak to a association in Berlin? Because you better build up your business first. But this is part of building up your business. You can have very international connections, even as a very small business, which we see today and has worked for us. Yeah. Is that short enough? So that's all right?
Great. Thank you very much. Also, thank you for your time joining today. And as I said before, unfortunately, Mr. Giannini's connection is not good enough to speak, but I would like to pass on the word to Francesco Alicante. You already posted some information inside the group, and perhaps you would like to address everyone for the Italian section as well. And you can do that in Italian because that's probably easier than in English. So first of all, thank you again very much for establishing that connection with the consortium in the first place. And we hope that we can build from there.
Okay. Anyway, I just sent a mail, a chat to show my contacts, and I just say that I can be the physical connection to BWA for the Italian companies of the consortium, since I am a partner and consultant of the Star Pennsylvania, that is a company situated into the consortium, and I also cooperate with Giancarlo Giannini as a delegate of BWA. So I'm available for any requests or further information about the BWA or anything you want. Okay. Thanks to.
Well, thank you. And perhaps, summing it up, I would like to outline the next steps that we would like to take after this initial matching. Mrs. Pinto will help us in collecting all the presentations that were given here today. And we will have them sent to all the participants, of course, but also to all the member companies that we have. And this seminar here today was recorded, so we'll also have it placed on our social media channels. And as I mentioned before, I shared the contact information of all the Italian companies presenting today here in the chat. So everyone, please feel free to contact the representatives directly if you would like to follow up. I saw and I heard in the chat from a few people who were interested in contacting some of the companies. And I think Mr. Hodayan, for example, there's also some potential in there for you. And after we've done that, we would, of course, also like to hear feedback from your side, because we can't follow up everything individual. So maybe we have an assessment in a few weeks, you know, what came out of this and what was the result of this type of format. And if that is encouraging, then we can perhaps repeat it in you know, regular intervals with other companies from the consortium. As Mrs. Pinto mentioned, and I said before, there are more than 200, so we can still do that for a number of times. And I also hope that we will come to a point in time again soon where we'll be able to resume physical meetings and physical exchanges, which we have all been missing dearly for the last 15, 16 months or even longer. So having that said, that if there are no more questions or remarks, then I would like to thank everybody for participating today, especially the companies for taking the time out of their busy schedules to join us here, and to the Consorzio and Mrs. Pinto for helping prepare everything from the Italian side, to our partners from ITKAM and ITALCAM for joining and promoting this as well. And last but not least, to Mr. Alicante and Mr. Giannini for their support in establishing this connection. Thank you, everyone. Have a nice afternoon and evening. Stay healthy, and hope we stay in touch and hear from each other soon again. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Same to you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Grazie.